There are two different types of starts. First, you've got a hip start, and secondly, you've got a drag start. A hip start is a faster start, and most experienced paddlers will use this. The hip start allows you to take all your running speed and convert it into paddling speed. So before doing starts, it's very important to go down and check the water. If you don't know what you're running into, you may fall into a hole. We're also checking for uneven surfaces that you may twist your ankle on, or even rocks and shells.
Really big drop off, okay? If you watch this, it goes from being shallow to deep. So do a carry start running, and you're going to have to jump from here straight onto your board and just go, okay?
The most important thing is holding the board correctly.
When we do a start, I tend to try and hold my board right on my hip, so just on my fat roll there, just try to sort of get the board, pull it into your hip nice and tight so it's sitting really nice and snug. Don't hold your board loose, because if you hold it loose as you run down the beach, you could drop it. Okay, if it gets windy, on a really windy day, I tend to hold this handle as well. Okay, so I might run in like that, so I'm holding my board really stable. It's really important, if you haven't got one on a board, to always try and get a hand grip, okay, so you can get your hand in. A lot of smaller people find it quite hard if they haven't got a hand grip to actually wrap their arm right around their board. Okay, the other thing, making sure if you're a left-handed person, you're not using a right-handed board. You've always got to make sure the grip that you've got is in the right side.
Having a secure grip of your board on your hip allows you to run at maximum speed. To get a good start, you must have a good footing. I like to dig a couple of small holes in the sand that I can put my feet into and drive off to get maximum speed.
Also really important is always be aware of what the starter's doing. If you see the gun go up, you get ready to go, okay? If you see a wave coming, or there's something that happens on the beach around you, put your hand up straight away. If you put your hand up, in the rules it says the starter can't start the race. Although be aware, I have been in races where the starter has started it, so always be aware of what the starter's about to doing. Listen for the gun, so you get really ready to go. Use your legs and really drive off the start, okay? Really important to get good lift right from the gun. Okay, you guys, for the first couple of starts, okay, I don't want you to go 100%. I want you to just run in pretty solid and jump on your board and really just try and do it perfectly rather than with much speed, okay? Ready, go!
When doing a start, it is crucial to turn good running speed into paddling speed. To mount the board, try and make this transition as smooth as possible to carry maximum speed into your paddling. When placing the board down, never lose contact of the board. Once the gun goes, explode off the line and accelerate into the water. Any gain you get off the start, you should carry into the water. Here we can see that speed getting converted into good use, gliding the board across the water. Once you're on the line in the starter's hands, focus your attention on the water. Don't get distracted at the start.
A start can really win or lose your race. Okay? If you don't get on your board fast and be in that top half a dozen people, you're really leaving yourself exposed to having a bad race.
So the key to a good start is having a firm grip on the board, an explosive launch off the line, carrying that speed into a nice clean mount onto your board. Drag starts are useful in windy conditions or when there is a long bank that you have to wade over. You should always do a drag start in windy conditions if you're an inexperienced paddler.
There's another thing about starts is always checking what's on the beach, you know, like today there's a lot of really quite sharp shells, so it's always a good thing once you get your board on the start line just to walk down and maybe clear out any shells that are in front of you so you don't land on them on the way out, or else you're going to cut your foot and it doesn't make the race too pleasant.
So the key to a good start is having a firm grip on the board, running down the beach, wading out cleanly, getting your legs up nice and high, using your arms. When you get out into a little bit of deeper water around about knee depth, you put the board down and you start bounding, keeping the board nice and straight underneath you. Here you can see when I get to knee depth I put my board down and start bounding, keeping both hands on the board. To mount the board after bounding, try and make this transition as smooth as possible to carry maximum speed into your paddling. You can see here that I use the moment to jump onto my board for popping over a wave. This is something you can practice as you get better on your board.